So what do you want me to say? Because honestly, I don't think you came here to listen to me speak. I've succumbed to the concept that everybody's got a fallacy. I'm just too deaf and dumb to know reality. At a young age, I recognized this hate. Blind as a fool, I remember in school I just got done pledging to my flag as I sit in silence in the back of the class. The teacher goes through the attendance and says, Abdi. Not Abdurrahman, not Abdurrahim, or even Abdullahi, just Abdi. You should have seen the look on my face. She can't understand the language and she managed to call us slaves. But I was young and afraid, so I chose not to be responsive. Then she continued on with the attendance and got to Muhammad. Then Muhammad, Muhammad, Muhammad. No response. Dead silence. But then she's reminded. Big Mo, Little Mo, Tall Mo, Slow Mo. And I forgot your nickname, Mo, but we all know. And I'm thinking, what the do you know? And she goes, I know it was your people that blew up the world trade. So every time I see a towelhead that prays the way you pray, I'm reminded of that day. I'm not racist. All I am is afraid. Afraid. I see. I understand atrocities caused by people like me. So let me start with apologies for those inhumane 19 so you don't constantly blame me. See, to talk about that day makes it hard for me to speak, but had I known the noose around my neck caused by the angry mob to lynch people like me, I'd have cried more publicly. But I've hid my tears because I know freedom ain't free. Maybe I'm the one that needs to understand. I mean, what type of country would take the actions of a few and blame it on whole civilization? I mean, thank God we don't live in that nation. I mean, what type of nation would discriminate its people on its beliefs and justify them as an abomination? Nah, I live in the land of the free, where I can walk in brightly lighted streets as those around me hold on to what's dear, for I resemble fear, then taught to succeed with foundations that keep tumbling down. In school, they teach us to be outspoken, but that's not what I'm shown. I fear if I speak out, I'll be the next on the no-fly zone. And I got a little cousin, he's on the same list, he's only 8 years old. He's probably a terrorist, I mean, what do I know? But this is only half of the problem. See, I feel for the brothers named Muhammad, because only God can give him a job. History's turned the page, because the last time I checked, it was the black people that were slaves. Locked up in chains, taught how to hate. Hold on. That sounds a lot like today. See, back in the day, some blacks were paid to help destroy the rest of the race. Now most black people feel like they never been in the slave trade. But at first it was the American Indian that got chased. But you're not American Indian, so you ain't gotta be afraid. Then it was the black people that got raped. But you're not black, so you're okay. Then it was the Jewish people that got annihilated. But you're not Jewish, so I guess you're okay. Now it's the Muslims that are slaves. But you're not Muslim. So what can you say? Until you have something to lose. See, I fought for this country and still got condemned. Find myself marching with people who hated me, yet I managed to call them my friend. See, at first they would ask me questions like, if we went to war today, would you shoot us or shoot them? And such radical quotes are usually taken as a joke, but how long can a joke go before you start to think, is this the only thing they know? I found myself at an airport fall victim by law to the so-called random check. They can see it on my ID that I've earned my stripes of respect, yet they still give me the full frisk and say thank you for serving my country and expect me to take that as a compliment. At what degree do we get lost? They say you can be free, just don't build a mosque. But if you really badly want to, it's okay, just reject the Quran. I mean, we can't understand it, so it's gotta be all wrong. Here's a solution. We'll have a bonfire, hold hands, and sing songs, and we'll all just get along. Listen, there is terrorism, and there are terrorists living. But the last time I checked, terrorism and terrorists are not a religion. So for the last time, what do you want me to say? Because you refuse to see eye to eye with me. If you want to know the truth, look at the foundations of my belief. In one dialogue, you'll hear it in my greeting. Upon you, I wish Salam, which means peace.